Today we are going to learn how to paint in a color wheel with primary colors, secondary colors, and tertiary colors, also called intermediate colors. After the students paint in their color wheel, I have them create it into something unique. I have a second video which shows how to make this eye. But at the end of this video, I also have some examples of some other really creative solutions students came up with to turn their color wheel into something totally different. So I hope you enjoy this color wheel painting tutorial. To start the color wheel, I have a circle divided into 12 equal parts, and I'm going to first label my primary colors. So I'm going to start off with labeling red, then I'm going to skip 3 pie pieces because I want my primary colors evenly split out, so I'm going to skip 3 and label my next primary color yellow. Then I'll skip 3 and then I'll label blue. So make sure there's 3 pie pieces between each primary color. Then in between those primaries, I'm going to label the secondary. Red and yellow makes orange, yellow and blue makes green, blue and red makes, of course, purple. Now those are the kind of the hard ones. Now we get to do the easy thing. Those intermediate colors have the easiest name. Red and orange is red-orange. Just the easiest name you can. I'm going to put that primary color first. So I'm going to label yellow-orange, yellow-green, blue-green, blue-purple. And it's okay if you want to turn your paper around to kind of help make it easier to write. Lastly is red-purple. With this finished, now we can take a break from writing and get to have fun with the painting. So I'm going to start once again by also painting my primary colors. I'll start off in the same kind of order. Get my brush a little bit wet and starting with the red. So I'm going to just keep dipping it in the paint and filling up my pie piece. Now I switched brushes because I did not like the first brush I was using. It was making it tough. So feel free to switch brushes. I'm going to clean my brush off really good, especially before I go to the yellow. And then I'm going to do yellow. Now I might even recommend that we start with our lightest color. Then way you don't have to worry about trying to clean your brush off. My blue is a little bit watery, but it works and fills in that little pie piece. Now sometimes you might have your secondary colors already squeezed out from a bottle like I do, but sometimes you might have to mix your own. So it's good to know how to do that by mixing those primary colors together. Now we definitely are going to have to make our intermediate colors. So I'm mixing 2 colors, red and orange, together to get a reddish orange. I'm continually messing with it to make sure it is right in between that red and orange, so it's not too red or too orange. I'm going to continue kind of mixing 2 colors together, 1 primary and 1 secondary, to get these intermediate colors, starting with my lighter color and then adding my little bit darker color. So I started with yellow, added just a tiny bit of orange. Started with yellow, added just a tiny bit of green because that yellow is not strong compared to those other colors. As you are filling in these pie pieces, really try to fill in all the little tiny white spots. It really makes it nice not to have any white left over in between your colors. So really try to line it up right next to the color before so that we can fill in all those little gaps and make it look like a very nice, complete color wheel. Now make sure we do have our name on it as we put it on the drying rack to dry. Here are some examples of how people have taken this color wheel and transformed it into something totally different. I hope this has gotten your creative juices flowing so that you are ready to transform your color wheel.